Another day, another week card. UFC Fight Night, UFC Vegas 74. KaraFrance versus Albazi takes place this weekend. And let's go through the predictions, starting with the early prelim opener of Maxim Grisham versus Felipe Linds. Decently close fight here. You gotta go Grisham, though. Like, although he's old, and he's 39 years old, Linds is 37. And it's not like Grisham has, took a bunch of KO losses. Now he's just on the edge of his career. No, he's actually coming off a win over William Knight. Not at the beginning of last year. So he has been inactive, but he was supposed to fight Felipe Linds before. Inactive in October. Supposed to fight Jelton Almeida twice. I don't see how Linds can win. He could catch Grisham, but again, I don't know how much you can base on Linds. I don't know how you can base a win over OSP at this point in your career. So I am going to be picking Maxim Grisham to outstrike him. He went to a razor close decision with Jacoby where he should have arguably won. So yeah, I'll take Maxim Grisham here to get the job done by decision. We move on up the card. Don't see Linds out-grapple him as well. Luana versus Damon Blackshear. Interesting fight here. Gonna be going for Luana though. I think this is a really weird fight here. Hard to predict. Lacerda, I think, will win this. Damon Blackshear, I find his fights more impressive while maybe not getting the win or just maybe making it close but losing, like against Farid Basharat. But I don't think he can get that. He needs that one win. And against a guy like Luana who's very, very good. Arguably should have won against Cody Stamann, although it was a very close fight. And Stamann, all of a sudden, his career has OP striking. I am going to be picking... I will be picking Luana here, though. He made it really close against Cody Stamann in his debut. And in Brazil. So all the pressure, not all on him, because I know he wasn't in the main event. It was on the prelims, but still. It's big. Now he's fighting the Apex, calm and cool. I think he's going to go out there and get a great performance over Damon Blackshear, who went to a draw with Yusuf Zalal. I get it was on short notice, but still. I'll pick Luana to get this one done. Don't see Blackshear out-grappling him. He has submission skills, but Lacerda trains with Aldo. So I will pick Lacerda to win a close decision. We move on. Up the card. Frey versus Elise Reed. I'm going to be siding with Elise Reed here. I think you got to go for Elise Reed. Frey is just not good. I don't see anything good about her. She doesn't have good grappling. She doesn't have anything good. She doesn't have good stand-up. You can say the same for Elise Reed, but I'd rather lose to Lima Lookboom than Poliana Viana. Although Viana's really good, that's not really a good comparison. They're both really good there, but I'd rather lose to... I know she lost to Demopoulos, but she should have won that fight. But still, making it close with Demopoulos, where it's robberyable towards Demopoulos, it's just an embarrassment. You should be able to destroy her, like Karolina Kowalkiewicz could. But Lookboom's not a bad loss. She looked good in that fight. She beat Melissa Martinez, Corey McKenna. And it's just Sam Hughes. Not a bad loss. I am going to be picking Elise Reed to win this one. I think she's just a better version of Frey, and a much younger version. At least she's 30 years old. Virginia Frey is just 38. Have kids, you bitch. Yeah, I'm picking, she's 10. Oh, she's 11-8. What the fuck is this in the UFC? 11-8. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Yeah, I think I'm going to go take Elise Reed, though. We move on. Up the card. Daniel Santos versus Johnny Munoz Jr. Gonna have to take Daniel Santos here, though. Although he did pull out of the original fight that was supposed to happen at UFC 288, Sterling versus Cejudo, I think he'll still win this one, though. I really do. I mean, he's put on more impressive performances, in my opinion, than Johnny Munoz Jr. Like, John Castaneda, he beat with a great knee, and he can survive early as well. And that was a bad matchup for him in Castaneda. I know Castaneda had a staph infection, but still. Arce he lost to, but Johnny Munoz Jr., what's so good about him? Like, I get he beat Ludovic Shalinian, a shit fighter, but he also lost to Tony Gravely, who's kind of hit and miss and also mediocre. So I really don't know how to say it. You beat Jamie Simmons, man. Fuck off. I don't see him winning this one. Tony Gravely beat him. Nate Maness beat him. Weird stuff there, though. I think that he'll lose to Daniel Santos here by knockout. I'm going to go Santos by knockout. He'll push it more. I think he'll win it. He out-cardioed John Castaneda, even though it was staph infection. I'm still going to pick Daniel Santos to win this one by third-round knockout. We move on to another fight. Andrei Arlovski versus Don'Tale Mayes. I'm going to be going for Andrei Arlovski. Probably one of the locks on the card, even though sometimes you can't really trust that chin. I don't get this matchup. I really don't. I don't know. Why does Don'Tale Mayes get the good matchups? Even though he lost to fucking Sakai in a pathetic way. Sakai didn't even look good. That's how bad it was. Sakai didn't even look good. He just out-clinched fucking Don'Tale Mayes. I can't pick him to win this. Don'Tale Mayes lost to Sakai, and Andrei Arlovski arguably won. And it wasn't even like it was a robbery. Sakai clearly won that fight against Don'Tale Mayes. And Mayes lost to fucking Hamdi Abdelwahab as well, but Abdelwahab got popped. So his only good win is Josh Parisian and Rook fucking Martinez. It's embarrassing. But, yeah. I'm picking Andrei Arlovski to win this, though. Lost to Marcos Rogerio de Lima. But before that was on a huge streak, and de Lima is looking great now as well. Probably will beat Derek Lewis coming up at UFC 291. So, I'll go with Andrei Arlovski getting this one done. Mayes can't grapple. He can grapple, but he ain't Aspinall. Not one bit. So, I'm gonna... And he doesn't have any KO power. This is a free win for Arlovski, 29-28. We move on up the card. John Castaneda versus Muin Gafarov. Close one here. I'm going to go for Muin Gafarov, though. Muin Gafarov. I think this guy will win. I like Gafarov. I think he'll win it. He beat two guys in the regional scenes at LFA. But I just think this guy's really good. He's 27. He's very good. He's from Tajikistan. Lost to Chad Helliger in the Contender Series in a close fight. Losing to John Lineker is no biggie, man. Lineker's a beast. And I think he'll win this one by, first round KO. I'm going to go with Castaneda will try grappling early. And then I think Gafarov's going to stuff it. And, go for, some armbar attempt or something. They separate. Castaneda just tries landing shots. Boom. Gafarov puts him out. I'll go Muin Gafarov getting this one done on short notice. We move on. Up the card. To Lizzie Zaleski dos Santos versus Abubakar Nurmagomedov. I'm going to be picking Abubakar. Sadly enough, I'm picking Abubakar. Elizeu, he just gasses. Gasses when there's grappling. Against Salikov, he didn't look wild, and he didn't look great. Against Alexei Konchenko, ever since he lost to Li Jingliang, who's a KO artist. He ain't a cardio-based guy. He's been more patient. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go for Abubakar here. Benoit St. Denis, not a bad win, but he did look good. I think Abu Bakar will just put that grappling pace on him. I think he will. So yeah, I'm going to go for Abu Bakar Nurmagomedov. He beat Omar Gadziev. I think he's going to win it. Jared Gooden he beat. I think he's going to beat Albazi dos Santos. And it's not like he's bad on the feet, Abu Bakar. So yeah, I'm going to go for Abu Bakar, getting this one done. Moving on, up the card to the main card. Grisham Kutadledzi versus Jamie Mullarkey. This got cancelled. Mullarkey, the fight's cancelled now. It's a Tapology's slow and didn't update it. This was cancelled. But I was going to pick Grisham. But Mullarkey's apparently going to get a replacement. Hopefully he wins. We move on. Karine Silva versus Ketlin Souza. Fuck, they have similar names. Jesus Christ. I'm going to lean Karine Silva. We've seen more from her. Ketlin Souza might be decent, no. But she's 27. It's just, she's beaten decent opponents, I guess. But 8-6, if you want to call that decent. And 6-3 is also a decent win, if you want to say it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be taking Karine Silva. Yeah, she lost to Ariane Carlosi. Just kicks bother her, I've noticed. I think Karine Silva can get it done. Beat Poliana Botello, who was supposed to fight Priscilla Cacahuera. I think she's going to get the win here. We move on by, sub. We move on up the card to Tim Elliott versus Victor Altamirano. I'm going to be going with Tim Elliott over Victor Altamirano. This is a good matchup for Tim Elliott. I just haven't been impressed with Altamirano's performances. Sure, he beat Daniel Lacerda, a shit fighter. And Vinicius Salvador was making his debut. And still Altamirano made it really close. I just don't find him impressive. Carlos Fernandez beat him. He could have won that fight, Altamirano, but still, I'm going to take Tim Elliott to win this. Tim Elliott beat Tagir Limbekov, which is a solid win. Although he was dirty in this fight. John Jones is a dirty fighter. Look where he is. People praise him. He's the GOAT. But I think he's going to win. He made it competitive with Nicolau, beat Espinoza and Benoit. Well, he lost to Royval, Askarov, and Figueiredo. Crazy. All of them are top 5. Askarov's retired now, but Royval and Figueiredo, top 5. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be taking Elliott to win this one by decision. We move on. Up the card, Jim Miller versus Jared Gordon. Big fight here. Pretty decent fight. The people's co-main event, let's be real. Other than Caceres Pineda. I'm going to take Jim Miller over Jared Gordon, to be honest. I think Jim Miller is going to win. Although he is coming off a loss to Alexander Hernandez. But it was still a competitive fight. Hernandez is he's young. And Donald Cerrone, he beat Nicolas Motta and Eric Gonzalez. He KO'd these guys. He rocked Cerrone and then got him in a guillotine. I think he's going to beat Jared Gordon. Gordon just got KO'd by a headbutt against Bobby Green. And he's back around already a month and a half later. I know it was from an accidental headbutt, but it still didn't change the concussion. And he should be in Pinlet. I get it, but Pinlet's trash. I think Jim Miller's going to catch him and put him out. Unless Gordon just heavy wrestles here, because Miller can be out-grappled, I could see him getting caught and put out by Miller early. We move on. Up the card to Alex Caceres versus Daniel Pineda. I'm definitely going to be picking Alex Caceres here over Daniel Pineda. You got to go for Caceres. This is his fight. This is his fight to win, in my opinion. Daniel Pineda. Tucker Lutz. He beat a bottom feeder and Tucker Lutz, and he just gets a ranked opponent. I don't understand that. Maybe Caceres just wanted a bit of a easy, I wouldn't say free win, but a good style matchup for him. But Pineda's not that good. His stand-up's not great. His grappling's decent, but I doubt he'll out-grapple Caceres. And the Sadiq Yusuf fight with Caceres, I rewatched that. Very close. Yusuf won. But if they win Caceres, there's an argument you can make that up for Caceres. Very close fight. But he beat, He beat Julian Erosa. Beat Julian Erosa. Impressively, knocked him out. I think he's going to win. I think he's going to win by, yeah. I think he's going to win by rear naked choke in the third round. Coming back. We move on. Up the card to the main event. KaraFrance versus Amir Albazi. Not the most highly anticipated main event, but a main event to main event. At least not a female main event. At least the flyweights are getting a shine for once again. I'm gonna be picking KaraFrance. I'm picking KaraFrance to win. I'm gonna be real. Amir Albazi, he's good at grappling. But who is he beating that's actually top 5 level? I'm gonna go through it. Alessandro Costa. Decent guy. Better than Francisco Figueiredo, who I'll get to in a second. But he makes it competitive early, but gets the KO. Good job. And he kind of out-grapples him here and there. Francisco Figueiredo is shit. Zakas Magilov is shit. Malcolm Gordon's shit. All of these guys are not good. And KaraFrance is. And he's a good counter grappler. He showed that against fucking Askarov, Bontora, and even against Garbrandt when Garbrandt took him down while concussed. I know that doesn't say much, but still. I don't know how Albazi would do against Askarov, to be honest. Could win, but he could lose as well. Albazi would lose to Morono. I know if the Kai also lost to him, but Kai could have been either way, toss up the first 2 rounds. But Morono got him with the liver kick, whatever. I don't know how Albazi would really do against Garbrandt. To be honest, if Garbrandt's on his A game, he could win that. I'm not even joking. Albazi, he doesn't have much power on the feet. You know, he KO'd Alessandro Costa, who's not that good, and he took down short notice. I think this is going to be a big one for Kai. This is Albazi's biggest fight of his career. In the main event spot. Same with Kai, but Kai has been in the big moments. Against Garbrandt, against Askarov, against Morono. You know? In the co-main event spot. People's main event as well, in my opinion. I think that card was headlined by Nunez or something. But I'm picking Kai by round 2 KO. Albazi only lost in his career to Jose Torres, and he got dropped in that fight. I have to go Kai. I think KaraFrance wins it, and he's still reasonably young in his career, 30 years old. I know people make fun of him because he has 10 losses, but I mean, in total of the UFC, he only has 3 losses. But he did lose lots in the regional scenes, I get it, but yeah, unless you get... But he fought good opponents, I really believe. 6-1, 12-6, 2-0, 13-4-2. He fought some guy that was 13-4-2. To win, he was 7 wins, 3 losses. I'm picking Kai. Hopefully, Albazi wins, because we need new blood at the top of the division. And it'd be good to have some. You know, maybe we can do an Albazi Royval. That'd be pretty good. They were supposed to fight before. Royval beat Kai. Let's see if Albazi can do it. But I think Albazi's going to lose. I think he's going to get clipped on the chin. And what happens if he doesn't get the takedowns? Sure, Kai does look lost on the ground, and Albazi just have subs. He's this guy that just holds you down and just lands total strikes. He has subs. He can go for the subs. If Morono's struggling for the first 2 rounds, but just lands that body kick in the third, which I doubt Albazi will do. I don't think Albazi will do better than Morono. I really don't. So I will go for KaraFrance winning this. And that's the full card predictions. Like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Yeah, great main event though. You really should stay tuned for this one because it will be a great main event. I know the card's not the best in general and the Apex cards aren't good, but this is a good main event. Yeah, peace.